So if you're looking to get a job during this pandemic, I've got some tips that can help you, because I had this issue early on when the pandemic had hit. I actually got a job, and since then have gotten a raise because what I am able to do at my job. So the first thing that I did was change up my resume. I completely did it. If you look at a resume template, look at that as an example of what not to do. And then what I want you to do is, I will link down in the description below a guy named Ken Coleman. Follow his template. That's exactly what I did. I added a photo to my resume. The reason for that is because I have a long Spanish name, and if you can tell, I don't look Spanish. I don't look Mexican at all. So my full name, Rosendo Jesus Hernandez III, nobody's going to look at that and expect this guy to show up. So what I did was put a photo in there, knowing, hey, you're not going to expect this, so don't be surprised when I show up and you're like, that's not the right guy. So I made sure they knew who I was, they knew what I looked like, and then I followed the template that Ken Coleman gives you. And that's exactly what I did with my resume. I put tons of color in it, made sure that it stood out besides just a black and white piece of paper. So that was the first thing that I did. The second thing that I did was, not only did I submit my resume, but the next thing that I did was the jobs that I actually wanted to go look at and just wanted to know more about, I showed up with another resume. So not only am I bombarding them with emails, but I actually am not bombarding them with emails. I sent one resume, sent the application to the job, but then the next thing that I did was follow up with the resume, making sure that whoever's gonna be doing the hiring, I'm at least able to maybe meet them face to face with my resume, dress the way that I am, because I know that if I just have my long name there, they may just look at it and just throw it into the pile of all the other resumes. So that's what I did. I showed up with my resume, dressed nice, and I spoke just like I'm speaking right now. No slang, no anything, just as professional as I could be, so that they were at least willing to meet with me again. So during the pandemic, I was actually leaving a job. I was leaving a certain car dealership. Yes, I unfortunately sold cars. But I was leaving that to go do marketing, which I've been trying to get into for the longest time. Finally had this job opportunity to go get into marketing, and it was such a hard decision to do, because the car dealership was closing for who knows how long, and then I was so worried that this job in marketing, maybe that was gonna fold under too. So I had no idea. I was like, maybe I'm just not gonna have a job because I'm quitting this one. I'm supposedly starting this other job. I have no idea what's going to happen. So I didn't know what to do. Kind of felt like my one foot was on the dock, one foot was on the boat, and it was just getting further and further away. I was just doing the splits. Like, I don't know what is going to happen. But I made the decision, leave that job, let's go take this chance. And luckily for me, this actually worked out for the better. I left that job during this pandemic, at the start of it, instantly got a raise just from leaving that job, which was awesome because I finally am doing something that I like doing. Selling cars, it was horrible, just long hours, just didn't like it. But since then, I started this job, I'm excelling at my job, and I was able to start getting a raise come 3 months, actually 5, 6 months into that job. So if you're somebody looking for a job that has found yourself the way that I was, whether you're trying to go from job to job or just get a job, you've got to change your approach. That way people can see you, your resume gets noticed. That way you're at the front of the line. People want to talk to you first. There's thousands of people sending out the bland resume. Change yours up, go visit the place, and just do something that you're not already doing. Because if you're just submitting resumes and not getting a job, you're gonna be doing the same thing, getting the same result. Change up what you're doing, change your resume, get a photo, take a picture of you, use your iPhone to take the photo, whatever. If you got a photography friend, have them shoot the photo, have them edit it, put that in the resume. Use your resources, use the circle of people that's around you. And that's another thing, use the people that may be around you that have a job or maybe can influence whoever's hiring to get you on board as well. whatever you're doing, no matter what, during this time, start to look at how to get a job. Change up your approach on getting a job. So make sure you're changing up your approach, your resume, so that it stands out, so that you stand out and they're willing to talk to you and hire you. So I know I was kind of ranting and raving, but I'm so passionate about this because you should be able to go get a job right now. I know it's tough, but change up what you are doing so that you may be able to get a job, and maybe pivot and change what direction you're going in. Maybe the career field that you're in right now sucks. Maybe pivoting the way that I did, going into marketing, maybe that's something beneficial for you. Go acquire another skill. Do whatever it takes so that you can go get a job and go become successful, because I am trying to do that for myself, and I just want to see everybody that's watching this do the same thing. Just want to see you succeed. So anyway, I hope this really helps you and motivates you to go out there and actually change up what you're doing so that you can go get a job even during these hard times. All right, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Until then, I will talk to you later. See ya.